And I'm back with a brand new layout. I love it so much. Grubby night. Alright. Let's get the game up and running. And play. Let's check that is in fact coming through. Looks good so far. Yep, looks perfect. Alright. Yeah, earlier I said thank you to Ribbons of Tension. It's Ribbons of Intention. I was reading quick while I was speedrunning, but thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright. Let's figure out where we were up to last time. I remember being very stuck. Let's check our journal. What do we got? Dr. John keeps a snake in the Voodoo Museum. It's big, a humongous python. I wouldn't want to run into it. In a dark alley. I wish I could get a little sample of its scales. I doubt Dr. John would appreciate it if I asked, though. So we know that we need to be attacked. But it doesn't really say how. What do we got? I don't know how to aggravate a snake. And all this stuff about Wolfgang Ritter, but I don't think any of that is relevant to this plot. I don't know how. Let's go to the museum and just see if I can't antagonize this snake in some way.
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
Now, I don't think we can ask. I mean, I assume.
Ask you some more questions.
Of course. I also find our dialogue stimulating.
Such a good line.
So where do you pick up all this stuff?
Oh, here and there. We accept donations of any pertinent items.
Alright, that really gives me nothing. So, can I literally just...
That doesn't work that way.
It works exactly that way. You just won't let me do it.
The snake is too far away.
So how do I get closer?
The python is quite dangerous. I would stay back if I were you.
Thanks for the advice.
Like, can I... Oh, I can phase through him.
The snake is too far away.
I think it is.
Even if that were for sale.
I'm pretty close. Can I use the veil on the snake?
Gabriel can't see a way to use that.
Can I use the veil on Dr. John?
Does this mean anything to you?
I cannot say that it does.
This one?
Why would Dr. John be interested in that scale?
I don't know. I'm trying anything I can to get him away. Hit him with a brick.
Does this mean anything?
I cannot.
I need him to move. That's what I'm getting, right? Because although I can do this,
The snake is...
throw a brick at
Gabriel
it.
can't see a way...
I can flash it.
Gabriel can't see...
Magnifying glass it.
Gabriel can't see...
The python is...
Thanks for the advice.
Can I mess with this switch again?
Gabriel has no interest in the noisy fan at the moment.
How do I get Dr. John away? Is there something I can do here now?
Fan is filled with items that both
That space point, yeah. Black candle?
They lend a certain psychotic ambiance, no?
Sure.
Will that look sacrilegious? Wonder who that poor bastard was.
that doesn't seem to.
Alright, I can do something with the coffin.
A waste of
Beyond
some
looking at
perfectly
it.
good wine. It wouldn't be much of a voodoo museum without a voodoo doll.
I guess.
That doesn't seem.
Yeah, I can't imagine it does. Put a veil over it? Like, what am I meant to do with this coffin? Smash it with a brick.
That doesn't work.
It does work that way, I'm telling you.
There's no reason to wear that at the moment.
What are you doing, Gabe?
Gabriel can't do anything with the drummer on the street. A street drummer has settled. The back wall displays very
Come
an
on.
African style.
Now why does that remind me of Gray's?
Knife, switch, whip.
Yeah, right. I'd probably cut my own.
It has to
Gabriel
be.
doesn't want- That knife looks familiar. Probably from Hartbridge's slides.
What did he call it? Kabasa?
Can I talk to Dr. John about that now? Well, it didn't give me the little doo-doo-doo noise, so probably not.
Could I ask you some more?
Of course.
I too find our dialogue stimulating.
Do you ever get...
You mean besides yourself?
It's fair.
Yeah, besides me.
I do not care to make.
Alright.
Gabriel can't see a way to use that.
Neither can I, but, you know, we're gonna try. I do not know. There must be something else I need. That's right, Napoleon House. I need... This is closed. This guy's giving me nothing. I need more money to get the mask. And I need to get this guy away from the chess game. Grandma Knights. Telling Universe, there's nothing more I can get there. I don't know. Got the snake skull from here. Oh, and this guy won't talk. I don't know. I'm open to hints. If anyone is open to share them. I feel like I need a chess book like that. That's like a staple kind of adventure game.
The newspaper clipping describes a ritualistic murder in Congo Square. It includes a rough sketch of a pattern.
Yeah, I feel like that's a staple adventure game move. Is to get a chess book, give it to the guy, and he'll win finally. But I don't know how to get bitten by this snake. I'm gonna do another hint, but I'm guessing it's not gonna help me. He needs a drink to loosen up and get his confidence back. Okay.
Could I ask you if you...
Sure.
There's nothing about getting a drink.
Does the phrase caprice en call mean anything to you?
Never heard of it.
Where are my bottles?
They aren't mine.
They can be if you pay for them.
Can I ask you some questions?
No. Now, do you mind?
I don't mind at all. What about this guy? Can we get him to leave his drink? There's a drink right there on the table. Just take that.
Can
Come
I
on,
ask
Gabe.
you some questions?
No. Now, beat it.
Alright, who wants to see a dead body?
That would be rude.
I don't have a drink.
Gabriel has spent enough hours sitting around this bar.
I am like somewhat stuck.
They aren't mine.
Do you want to see a dead body? That's my go-to in this game, is just showing people dead pictures of a
Does this
dead
mean
body.
anything to you?
Can't say that it does.
Could you imagine if that was your response to someone showing you a, police murder photograph? Can't say that means anything to me.
Does this mean anything to you?
It's money, Gabe. Of course it
Can't
means
say that
something.
it does.
Pretty sure it does mean something to him. Ah. Obviously I'm meant to get a drink somewhere else.
A sign on the front door of Magenta's.
Is there something at
Hello.
home?
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
Gabriel can't take. The books on the table have been chosen.
Welcome out.
There could be a secret.
Yeah,
The windows of St. George.
can we talk to the creepy
The
guy?
figure outside does not respond.
He's still there.
He hasn't moved an inch since he showed up.
Freak he has. I can't interact with him in any other way. Grace's coat.
Leave my coat alone, Gabriel.
Use the ladder.
If you try to look down my shirt one more time, I'm leaving.
Just trying to refresh my memory.
I know what you're trying to refresh, and it isn't your
Jesus
memory. Get
Christ.
down.
What else have we got? What's in the
Go
box?
through the rest of that.
We already checked the newspaper. There has to be some key item that we're missing.
Time stated June 21st. Now, Gabriel decides to. Death walks close to you.
Peachy.
Gabriel also spots an ad for Santa.
Yeah, okay. This is who we need to see. Do I have a drink in my fridge or something?
It's an ashtray.
It's an ashtray.
The old desk is one Gabriel picked up near a dumpster. Not too shabby, but okay, maybe it is. The gargoyle has no function but sheer ugliness. Not unlike... Oh, never mind.
Man, she is savage. Can I take her
Gabriel
art supplies?
Grace keeps her art.
That wall sure looks bare without Daddy's painting.
I've already looked, but we're gonna look one more time. Yeah. Grandfather's poetry, World of Snakes, German English Dictionary, and Nietzsche, Faust.
Gabriel leafs through a German English dictionary.
Drachen means dragons. I wonder if Mosley would know he was being insulted if I called him Drachen Breath.
I've done this. They're attracted to vibrations. Alright, I need something that vibrates. Is that the hint I need? Motors and machines.
Drei Drachen kriegen in meinen Schlaf. Die Seele wühlen sie, lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltene Sonne, genießen sie jedes Mal. I have the feeling old Granddad didn't sleep too well at night either.
Three dragons? Is that Drei Drachen? Is that what that means? Alright. Open the fridge.
Gabriel, shut that refrigerator, please. Oh, I can smell it from here.
Women.
Jesus Christ. Women.
The wastebasket overflowed.
If I threw those pages away, they weren't worth reading.
Alright, fair.
Let sleeping lions lie. I got that cheap at a garage sale. Always had a thing for lions.
There's nothing else.
I don't need to.
What about these books?
Several dozen books, including a few of Gabriel's novels, occupy the shelves above. Gabriel doesn't feel like.
Can't. Writer's block.
The typewriter is.
Bills?
Gabriel couldn't pay those bills when they were due.
Yeah.
I want you to take hold of your prayer clothes. Better yet, take hold of your radio and let's do a miracle. But first,
Nothing here
I wanna talk about
vibrates.
doing what's right. Those of you who are out there listening to these radio waves of comfort, you know what I'm talking about. Every day this program reaches out into the darkness and pulls lost
The
souls
dresser
from the
holds a
grasp
meager
of the
supply
devil
of
himself.
underwear and
Oh, but
38
now I don't have
pairs
to
of
tell you that the
mismatched
Lord's
socks.
work
That's a lot of
doesn't
socks.
come cheap, my friend. So
Alright,
we want you to
alright.
get
Let's try the police station. I mean, it's been a while.
It's another municipal.
I should add Mosley to the hat.
If Gabriel wants to talk.
That window leads to...
It's very convenient. Something we haven't used yet. Alright.
Interesting design for a truck.
Yeah, alright.
It's
Is
not
there
going to
anything?
look any.
something that vibrates to get that snake to attack me. That's all I can think.
Hey, mostly.
Knight, I had a feeling you'd show up.
Can I call him Draken Breath?
Can I ask you about
You're the writer. Ask away.
how can I convince you to reopen the case?
I already told you. You still need to prove that there's a legitimate voodoo cult in Narland. Prove that they're a threat. Get me a lead on the cult.
No. Insult him.
You know, you have a unique way of wearing clothes that's, well, the way they kind of hang, pleating over that stomach of yours, drooping off your butt.
We can't all have the body of a 12-year-old like you, Knight.
There's no reason to go.
There's every reason. I do not know. I'm genuinely stumped. Alright. Nothing here. I mean, I can't imagine there's any reason to come back here.
There's no answer. Perhaps
Okay.
Casino got even more paranoid than usual and decided to get out of town.
Come back here. No one left a vibrating candle.
No thanks.
The wall doesn't work. Gabriel can't take it. The marks are reddish in color and remind Gabriel of...
What are you, like the night watchman or something?
Something to say, son?
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery, number 1.
You know why the dead are buried in tombs and not in the ground, don't you? The water table's too high. Them coffins will float right out of their graves. Ha! Them dead will go floating right down into the Calder. Of course, if it were Mardi Gras, nobody'd even notice. It's a historical place. People buried in here from the Civil War. Back further, too. Take a look around. You'll see.
Okay. Animal
Do
masks.
you know anything about animal masks?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's fair. Snakes.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? I see snakes around here all the time. Most of them aren't poisonous, of course. I don't mind snakes myself, but lots of folks are afraid of them.
Gabriel doesn't need...
Can I look through the trash can?
Seeing as how this is a cemetery, Gabriel doesn't really want to know what all is in that trash can.
Alright. Exit to the right tomb on the left.
Someone has left a small vase by the Wright family tomb.
Not sure who else comes here besides me and Graham, but that was nice of them.
Is there anything else?
Gabriel doesn't want to take the nameplates from his family.
I can't, like, interact with them.
How's it going, Granddaddy? Miss you, Mom. Hey, Daddy.
Oh.
Shoot. Huh. Looks like someone left something in that.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's what I had to do?
Looks like it's my lucky day.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh, she's not around. Let's go and buy a mask. I still don't know why we're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I have $120. You still want to sell that crocodile mask?
That's 120 sure enough. That mask is yours, sir.
I don't know why we're buying this.
Here you go. Careful it don't bite you now.
Yeah, thanks.
Now don't you go forgetting your lagniappe. A free bottle of Master Gambling Oil.
The sign said I could get Lady Luck oil instead.
Well, I was thinking a man as young as you wouldn't be needing that kind of remedying. But, if you's having problems with your,
That's all right. Believe me, I don't need it. I'll just stick with this. Thanks anyway.
'Cause it ain't none of my business if you do need it now, huh?
I don't need it.
Oh, of course you don't.
Alright, now that opens up this one. Here you go, Sam. Come on, Gabe, give it to him. Jeez.
Got a second, Sam? It's about your game.
I don't have a game, that's my problem. Don't you touch those chess pieces while I'm gone, bastard.
I ain't never needed to cheat yet, you loser.
Thought you might be interested in this gambling oil.
Let me see that. Master Gambling Oil. What's it for?
Gambling. Marcus uses it.
Don't you ever wonder why Marcus wins every time?
Whoa, hold it. You really think Marcus uses this stuff?
Would I make something like that up?
Get out of here. Marcus would never use something like this.
Well, if that's what you want to believe. This is a powerful voodoo oil.
Ah, go on. Really?
Can make a nun get lucky.
This voodoo oil could make a nun get lucky.
Really? You think it really works, huh?
I'd stake my reputation as a novelist on it.
And you say Marcus uses this? That explains a lot. Let me see that bottle. This looks authentic.
Oh, it is.
If I could really beat that bastard. Stonewall, give me a Pim's cup, would you?
Coming up, Sam.
Alright. Still doesn't explain how I do the snake bit, but we'll get to that.
How much you think I ought to put in here?
Careful, you don't want to overdo it. Too much luck can be dangerous.
Ha! There's no such thing as too much. Now stand back.
How much did he put in?
Come on already, I'm ready to checkmate.
We'll see about that, Mr. Smarty Big Mouth.
Did he just need some confidence? Is that all? He just had to believe in himself?
Checkmate! Checkmate, you bastard!
Son of a bitch.
20 years I've been waiting to say that. Checkmate! Checkmate! Checkmate!
You are the biggest butthead, Sam Singleton, that I have ever met.
Checkmate!
You can just put that chessboard where the sun don't shine.
Oh, someone's a sore loser.
I did it! Yippee!
Someone's a sore winner as well, to be fair.
Nice game.
Nice game. Hell, I was brilliant. Boss, I gotta give some of the credit to that oil of yours. I've been losing to that guy for 20 years. If you ever need a favor, you come to Sam, you hear?
Will
Well,
do.
speaking of...
Could you do anything with this?
What is this, a clay mold?
What is this,
I am a
clay
Jew,
mold?
and I owe you one. Would you like me to cast this for you?
If you can.
You got it, pal. Actually, it'll be a pleasure to get my tools out. First time in years. I've been too busy playing that goddamn game.
How do
I'll
you
have the bracelet later,
survive?
Right now, I feel like I could do anything. Meet me here in a few hours.
Great, thanks.
You just lose chess all day? To each their own, I guess. Alright. That's a couple of things out of the way. I mean, we could put the mask. Do I use the mask on the snake?
Glad
Like,
you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
crocodile mask. Put it on.
Gabriel doesn't want to put that on until he finds the ritual. It doesn't look too comfortable.
Alright.
That doesn't work that way.
The fuck do I get bitten by this goddamn fucking snake?
A striking portrait of a turbaned woman is on the back wall. Gabriel.
I wish Malia Getty was permanently grafted to my thighs.
Jesus Christ.
An official voodoo wishing stunt.
Funny, I say the same thing to women.
Oof, jeez. Can I like really piss him off and get him to move?
Does this pattern look familiar to you?
Where did you get that?
You do?
Hey, Faulty Pine.
I have never seen it before in my
How you
life.
doing?
Are you sure about this pattern?
I am sure, Mr. Knight.
Hey, Nero boy. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for the good luck. Gotten a little bit further, but I just do not know how to get this snake to attack me. By all means, do share a joke. I would
Does this
love
newspaper
to hear
clipping
one.
mean anything to you?
It looks like ancient history to me.
I suppose. Thanks.
Come on, Doc. Pirate walks into a bar with a big ship's wheel down his pants. Bartender says, "Excuse me, sir, but do you have a ship's wheel down the front of your pants?" Pirate plays, it's driving me nuts. I like it. I
Do
like
these
it.
symbols mean anything
I
to you?
approve.
No, they look like nonsense to me. Where did you get them, if I might inquire?
I saw them scribbled somewhere.
I'm gonna have to use that one.
Just graffiti, I guess.
That's a good
I
one.
see. By the way, I forgot to warn you, Mr. Knight. The local cemeteries are quite dangerous. Buggers, vandals. I would avoid going there alone if I were you.
Really? Thanks for the advice.
It's a strange bit of advice. Let me aggravate your snake. It's not a euphemism.
That gourd must be in our song. The fan might operate, but not in that way. The fan is entrenched in the window frame.
Is there something I can do with it though?
It's a beaten up old. Gabriel can't see.
I feel like I need to.
Gabriel can't.
How do I piss off this
Gabriel
snake?
can't see a way to use that.
If anyone is keen on giving me a hint on how to piss off this snake, I am all open.
Gabriel doesn't recognize the museum's flag.
I can't get the knife. Can't really do anything with the coffin that I can see.
That doesn't work, Dad.
Yeah,
The Pythoni.
Thanks for the advice.
I can get. Ooh, alright. Just slide
The
forward.
snake is too far away.
Do I need a step? Like. I feel like I've got everything I need.
Even if that were. Gabriel got the flashlight free in the mail when he ordered a magazine subscription. It works though. at
Is there
the
anything
moment.
electronic that... The only other place, really, that there's anything I can do with is here. With this guy, because he won't he won't talk to me. Excuse me. But again, there's nothing here that I can... Showing the mask? I don't know.
Do you recognize this?
No. Oh, don't waste my time.
Come on, talk to me.
I'm too sick to waste my time. Go away!
What do you want? Cough syrup? Like, what can I get you? I could be a
There's no reason
priest.
to wear that.
Don't get personal.
Fair enough.
Someone is in that. Someone is.
Alright, people in both confessionals.
Gabriel might need the goodwill, but he can't afford to make a donation. The chancel of St. Louis Cathedral consists of a raised dais, an altar, 2 pedestals.
Alright. I don't know what else to... I mean, I know he spoke to this drummer, but...
Hey there, nice beat. I dig it.
The drummer, a lone drummer beats out the hot.
Ooh, excuse me. What is this?
Benches provide a quiet.
She's not gonna care about that, is she?
Gabriel can't see.
I genuinely do not know. How do I get Crash to open up? Things are an outsider, so it doesn't trust you. You need to show him something that will make him believe that you know more than just the official story. I guess I could show him the newspaper clipping. Check out the article, man. Proves it's all
Do
real.
you recognize this?
No.
Alright, not that. What about the reconstructed baby?
Do you recognize this?
No.
Alright, not that. What about the voodoo code, man?
Do you recognize this?
No.
Alright, what about like... Yeah, fucking nothing else. What was the
The
clock
letter
letter?
is written in German, but Gabriel determines what he can about it. It was sent from a place called Schloss Ritter in Rittersburg, West Germany. The letter is addressed to mein Sohn Heinz and signed Wilhelm Ritter. One of the reoccurring words strewn throughout the letter is the word Schattenjäger. The only other thing that Gabriel can decipher about the letter is a sense of urgency in the handwriting and in the heavy use of a quill tip, bold
Okay.
strokes and underlining.
None of this really helps. Let's go back to the bookstore.
I knew you'd miss.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Can we, out of curiosity, use the letter on the dictionary? Is that something I can do? No.
Gabriel
Risa means a journey.
Grace, you got any ideas?
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you know anything about Veves?
Not a clue. Sorry.
Ritual patterns used in voodoo.
Fascinating. I can't help you out, though.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
Ew. No. Makes my skin crawl, though.
Alright. None of that's helpful. Let me take the coffee machine. I genuinely don't know how to piss this snake off.
Good coffee.
Can't take the ladder. The fact that it keeps saying that it's too far away. Like, do I need a step, or do I need to like combine that with
Dramatic, isn't it? Gabriel didn't eat for 3 weeks after splurging on that coat. He has a thing for black leather.
I'm not surprised. We can't go out to talk to this guy, can we? So rubbery.
I've got some things I need to do.
Good luck.
Was there anything else at the drugstore that we can buy?
Hi.
Doesn't really look like it.
It must be the crocodile thing, but even I'm not interested in undressing that mannequin.
She's not home. Might have done that. Police station doesn't give us anything. I don't know what to do with this guy. We got what we needed from here. Don't know how to piss off the snake. That gives us nothing. I can check the lookout again. But there's really nothing.
The Pontalba buildings are historical landmarks.
Okay.
Gabriel is standing.
Let's try and poke around here. She's not going to be here though.
Miss Getty is busy, officer, and has instructed me to wish you good luck. That is all. If you just tell her goodbye, sir.
Yeah, alright. Alright. Anything here I can use or take?
The door to Hartwich. Gabriel isn't in the mood. Gabriel's in one of the lecture halls. A projection screen dominates the front of the hall.
Speaker?
There's a PA.
Really doesn't give us a lot. Alright. Did we miss something at Grandma Knight's house?
Gabriel, my love.
Nice to see you.
What is she doing? Goodness. Fireplace.
As Gran would say, it's...
Fireplace,
Grandmother
right?
Knight rarely
Garbage
uses
can.
the fireplace these days. Too
Much of a hassle to clean. Okay, but can I get anything?
As Gran would say,
The veil?
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
Sorry. No, Gabriel.
What else we got? Knitting basket.
Gabriel doesn't knit? Okay, so Gran did teach him once, but he hasn't done it in years. Still, Gran is knitting? How low can you get?
Yeah, alright, fair point.
Granny doesn't like anyone messing with her clock, including Gabriel.
Hmm.
Gabriel is sentimental enough without dragging those photos into it.
Is there something I can do with the fireplace? I don't know.
I'm gonna go up to the attic again.
Enjoy yourself, dear.
Maybe I can call Wolfgang Ritter now. Open the
Nothing
box.
I wanted now.
Well, we've already done the clock and the trunk.
A skylight lets welcome sunlight into the attic.
Let's try and call Wolfgang now.
I knew you'd miss.
Really?
Can I do it like that? Tried to call him before and it didn't work.
Didn't Grace say you had to dial 0?
4 9 9 3 2 4 3 3 3 3. Are we actually calling this time? Finally.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht.
I'm looking for Wolfgang Ritter.
Ja, einen Moment.
Yeah, is this Gabriel on the phone?
This is Gabriel Knight. Why are you calling me, Mr. Ritter?
I've been having premonitions of great danger for you, Gabriel. You must leave New Orleans this very day.
What in the hell are you talking about?
It is hard to explain on the phone. I have had dreams about you. It took me a long time to have you tracked down. I knew that Heinz had a grandson, but until these dreams started, I did not know if I should contact you.
You say you're related to my grandfather?
Heinz was my brother. There is much about the family that you should know.
Man, I'm
Come to
crazy.
Schloss Ritter in Rittersburg, West Germany. It is our family home. I will tell you everything when you come. You must come immediately. You are in great danger there.
Look, I appreciate the family spirit and all, but frankly, I don't know you from Adam. And I'm not going to fly off to Germany, even if I could afford it.
Gabriel, please. If you won't listen, at least let me send you something. It is a journal from one of your ancestors. Promise me you will read it.
Sure.
You are the last of our line. I'm too old to carry on. You are our last hope. Please, for your family, read the journal.
All right, I'll look at it.
Good. Now be careful and come to me as soon as you can. Goodbye.
Okay, this doesn't really help me with the other thing though. Unless it's some sort of bizarre logic lock. I've done everything except for convince this guy and piss off this snake.
Glad you could return.
After the Voodoo Museum snake attacks you, Grace will take a scar from your face. But how?
Thanks for the advice.
I'm about ready to Google
Given
this.
the man's size,
I'm not even kidding.
Could I ask you?
Of course.
Right, nothing else to say.
Is this snake yours?
I admire the spirit of the snake, Mr. Knight.
You didn't.
I think I...
Come on.
the snake is too far away. A very large, very formidable looking snake is secured in a plexiglass cage.
Okay. Break the fucking
That
plexiglass.
doesn't work. That doesn't work. Gabriel can't see a way. Gabriel has no interest in...
Yeah, right. I'd probably...
Gabriel doesn't want any tape. Gabriel can't see...
What about using a veil on the knife?
That
For
doesn't
some
work.
reason, I don't know.
That doesn't seem... Gabriel can't see...
What do I need to do on day 4? Crush the bracelet. Alright. I don't know what bracelet. Ah, right. I need to go and see that guy again. I don't know what to do about this. Alright. Will he be done? Where is he? This would be logic locked behind something else. Where's Sam?
So what has Sam told you?
That's about all I can remember.
What? He didn't say anything. Genuinely,
Hello, Doctor.
Glad you could...
that is not helpful. The snake bracelet, I'm aware of that. But these hints are not helpful at all. You know what, I think I'm gonna do it. I hate doing it, but I think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna go Gabriel, Knight, Snake, Scale. Are they like hints? I just need like a hint. What day are we on? Day 3, I guess. No, we're day 4. What? This, whatever I'm reading is completely off. Or I'm missing something. I don't know. Let's check in with Grace quickly. Because I got information all over the place. And I guess you can do different things on different days. Like you don't, it's not locked.
Oh boy.
Maybe I could have solved this earlier in a different day. I don't know.
Got a minute?
What's up?
Let's hope it should have something more with the, now that I have the mask.
Do you know anything?
In New Orleans?
I think so.
No, I don't, but it sounds dangerous.
Would I?
Alright, is there a better... That's all terrible. Gabriel Knight. Hints. Let's just go for hints. UHS. That's the good stuff. What are we in day 4? Is it day 4? Yes, we are in day 4. I am half ashamed of myself. At one level. Maybe I was meant to do this in day 3. Because it's got... Checks the Square Police Station, Tulane University, Cathedral, Napoleon House, none of that's day 2. Voodoo Museum. Now the snake is worth noticing. A small ritual coffin. There are no more hints. Far out. There's nothing in day 4 about man, these hints are not helpful. Gabriel Knight, snake attack. Da-da-da-da. This is not helpful. I don't know, is the 20th anniversary edition different in terms of some of the logic stuff? Voodoo Museum. Now this is just how to get all the points. But it just says when attacked by the snake. So this is saying day 5. How do I get the... I do not know. This is painful. We have police station?
Hey.
The drummer looks at Gabriel but says nothing in return.
Oh, well, I either need to get the bracelet or I need to get attacked by the snake.
Can I bother you?
What is it?
Do you know
I see plenty of masks during Mardi Gras. Not many animals, though. Of course, there's plenty of animals underneath.
Hmm. Oh, looks like Frank's. Got anything for me?
Excuse me, officer?
Yes?
Never mind, that's all I got.
Fine. I'll get back.
Hey,
Night.
Mosley's bookcase holds all. If Mosley wants to win.
But that's gonna come up later though.
Whatever goes in.
Alright.
There's no reason.
can I ask you?
You're the writer. Ask away.
How can I convince?
I already.
Yeah, alright. Need to.
Prove that there's a. Prove that. Get me.
Nothing at Napoleon House. Finally, he's back. Fucking took you long enough.
My man. Hey there, it's you. I got that bracelet for you. This piece was a real toughie. For some reason, the metal just wasn't setting. I must be out of practice.
Well, it looks good to me.
Must be.
Thanks, Sam.
No problem. By the way, I'm heading out of town tonight.
Yeah? Where to?
Marcus used to tell me that if I ever beat him at chess, he'd take me around the world. The old bastard has enough money stuffed in his mattress to cover the federal deficit, and he hates spending a penny of it. I'm going to enjoy watching him squirm through every mile.
Sounds
That's
like
a
fun.
wild
You
resolution.
kid, Luck is my middle name.
Alright. Well, we know what we have to do with that, at least.
Hang in there.
Chelsea Quave, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm glad me squirming and suffering through this is enough to prompt the follow.
Do you recognize this?
Where did you get that?
Why? Do you know something about it?
Know something about it? Look at this.
Crash opens his shirt and reveals a tattoo.
It's the same snake.
It's their sign, man. The bark of the snake. Without it, they'll never let you get close.
Who are they?
The sign of the snake, right. Your tattoo, my bracelet. Now do you believe that I know something about these people?
All right, yeah. You know about them. I guess.
Will you
All
answer
right.
some questions for me now?
Okay, I'll talk to you. A little, but make it fast.
Oh, we got all sorts of things going on here. Cool.
Tell me what you know about voodoo.
Look, take some advice. Stay away from this voodoo shit. You don't really want to know, man. Believe me. Do yourself a favor and leave me alone.
This looks like shit. What about Voodoo Home 4?
Tell me what you know about a secret voodoo hound fall in New Orleans.
Oh, man. Just shut up about that. Can't you see I'm sick? Are you trying to kill me?
Alright, what about the drummer?
I saw you talking to that drummer. What did you tell him?
You saw me with the drummer? Nobody's supposed to see. Oh, shit! I blew it again. Promise you won't say nothing to no one. It'll get back to him. Everything does. Promise me you won't tell anyone you saw me.
Alright.
Okay, but you have to tell me everything I want to know.
Okay, alright. I was sending a message, man. They have these rada drummers posted around the quarter. They see everything, and they report.
Report? How?
The drums, man. It's some kind of code.
Alright. Now tell me about the voodoo hound
Tell
fall.
me what you know about a secret voodoo hound fall in New Orleans.
Alright. There's this underground cartel in New Orleans. A voodoo cartel. They control everything that happens on the street. I mean everything that's bought or sold. They have fingers in the legit world too. Banks, foreign stuff, you name it.
Alright.
There's supposed to be this temple. What you said, a hound for. That's their headquarters, man. I heard people say it's underground, somewhere in the quarter. I don't know where.
Quarter.
Have you ever been there?
No. I've never been in it. I'm nobody, man. A runner. But I saw them once. Out at the lake. They became animals, man. Beasts. I remember the eyes. The eyes.
Hey, are you okay?
The eyes. The eyes of the snake.
I think I should go get a doctor.
Okay.
Hey, are you all right? Someone! I need help!
Holy shit, this guy's gonna die.
The eyes. The eyes of the snake. Dambala.
Crash?
Crash spasms twice more, then dies as Gabriel watches.
God damn.
Oh my god. Oh, poor bastard.
Are we just gonna leave him here?
Crash is dead. He's not going to be very communicative.
It's both a shot. We're in a church. Holy shit. He looks fucked.
On Crash's chest is a tattoo of a snake.
That tattoo looks like Casino's bracelet.
Casino's bracelet. Oh yeah, that's what we took the thing off. Right. Can I like sketch it?
Guess I'd better copy this tattoo.
Do.
Moving the body is the job of the coroner's office.
Alright, there's nothing else I can do. Let's go back to the Voodoo Museum.
It's getting late. Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
I didn't have to do the snake thing? Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't have to get bitten by the snake? Why was it in the hints for day 4? I spent so much time on that fucking snake.
It's me. I can't sleep.
Me neither.
Can I...
Yes. Come.
God damn. Alright then. Day 5. The road was blocked, the truth was shunned, the white flag had been waved. Reversal cost me all I had and everything I'd braved. Okay. Interesting. How many days are in this? Curiosity. 10. Oh my goodness. That looks fantastic.
Are you okay, Gabriel?
Sure. Great. Why?
I'm worried about you.
If I were any better, Grace, I'd be dead. Now what's up?
You got another package this morning, overnight from Germany.
I was expecting that. Where is it?
Well,
Damn, that was
it
quick.
kind of came open, but I salvaged the contents. There was a letter from your great-uncle Wolfgang and a journal.
The package just came open, huh? How'd you like the journal?
Someone has to look after you. You're in trouble, in case you didn't know it.
Yeah, you've been reading my horoscope again, haven't you, Grace?
Just read the journal carefully, Gabriel. Please.
I got it. St. George's book. Oh, Professor Hartridge. I'm glad you called. Did you? Oh, you did. You did. Oh, wait. Slow down. The agree. Really? You think that's them? Wheel within a wheel. Ogun agree, huh? Well, that does sound like it.
Okay.
Ah, the snake. That's the wavy pattern at the bottom. Okay. The 1791 slave revolt in Santo Domingo? Well, why would the Veve show up there? Uh-huh. Okay. Look, I'll come over as soon as I can, okay? Relax, Professor. I'm excited too, but you're gonna give yourself a heart attack. Okay, thanks.
Dude's gonna be dead when we get there. 100%.
I wish you'd tell me what's going on. I swear you're gonna step into a hole you may never get out of.
Don't look so worried. No one knows what I'm doing. I'm perfectly safe, and I'm getting some great stuff for the book. Besides, there's something about all this. My dreams.
What about your dreams?
Oh, nothing. I'll be careful.
Oh, nothing. Alright. Let's read the newspaper. It's always important. There's one thing I've learned. It's check the newspaper.
Times dated June 22nd, 1993. Disgusted with the state of the voodoo murder case, Gabriel turns right to his horoscope. The shadow upon you is no longer reversible.
Damn.
Wonderful.
Alright. That gave us nothing.
Gunter Ritter's diary is leather-bound. Its parchment pages are old and fragile. Gabriel reads through the pages Wolfgang marked. He reads of Gunter Ritter's journey to Charleston as a witch hunter, hired by the townsmen to solve a series of ritualistic murders. He reads about Gunter's meeting with the beautiful slave woman, Tetelo, and of Gunter's tormenting urges for her.
Paul Bassett.
Okay.
He reads of their physical union and passion, and of Gunter's investigation into the murders. The victims were all crew members on a certain slaving expedition to Africa, it seems. The second to the last entry describes Gunter's plan to set a trap for the coven committing the murders. He found the name on one of the surviving members of the crew, a man now living in the West Indies. Gunter has spread a false rumor that the man is returning to Charleston. He himself will impersonate a sailor and allow himself to fall into the hands of the coven.
What is going on?
Naturally, Gunter has arranged for able-bodied assistants to follow and attack the coven before they can do him harm.
Ballsy son of a bitch, wasn't he?
Gabriel turns to the final entry of the journal.
Dear Father, after these final words, as apology for the harm done to our sacred office, the woman I wrote of, Tetelo, was the witch I saw. I have committed terrible crimes. I loved this witch, then used our sacred family power to free her and aid her in destroying this colony. The talisman is gone. Tetelo took it. I can but pray for thy swift recovery of the talisman, and that my punishment in hell will be long and bitter. Damn. The undeserving son, Gunter. Savage. Wolfgang's letter.
Wolfgang's letter says,
Dear Gabriel, please read the enclosed journal carefully. It might help you understand your family's special obligations and our current predicament. God be with you. Uncle Wolfgang.
Pretty presumptuous to be calling yourself uncle. Not even that. Alright.
Get the hell out of here.
The figure outside does not respond.
Been there for days. Alright. Let's... Oh, no, let's go to... see our old mate. Oh, he's not dead.
Hey, Hartridge, what's the good word?
Oh, he's totally fucking dead.
Hartridge? Ah! Oh God, not again.
God damn.
Damn, this is his notepad. But the top sheet's been taken.
Let's do the pencil trick. Fuck yeah.
Partridge's notes. This must be about the Veve.
That's everything.
I'm not touching that body.
That would be up to the coroner.
Yeah, right, fair point.
Whatever Hartridge may have learned, he can't share it with Gabriel now. At least not vocally.
He's looked better.
You don't say. Alright, I don't think there's really much else we can do here, but let's have a look at this.
Hartridge was a doodler.
Can't do shit with that. Alright.
There's nothing of interest in the wastebasket.
Are you sure?
A wastebasket next to the desk is filled with crumpled paper. Gabriel doesn't. Exotic fish, Lindy.
Alright. Let's go to the police station. Let's see if they can help. We got two
Before
dead
leaving
bodies.
the university, Gabriel notifies campus
Oh,
security
I was gonna
about
say.
Hartridge's body.
Well, we didn't do the same for... what's his face? Crash.
Hey.
The drummer looks at Gabriel but says nothing.
These girls doing out the front of a police station.
Gabriel's double Dutch skills leave something to be desired.
Hey there, girls.
The little girls stare at Gabriel but say nothing to him.
That's creepy. Who plays jump rope at the front of a police station?
Hey, hey, hey.
Knight, come on in.
What is he listening to in here? What is this music? Check this shit out.
Take a look at these notes. They're from Professor Hartridge at Tulane.
What was that lean forward?
Yeah? What about him?
They confirm that the pattern from the murders is of African origin.
This is interesting if it's true. But how do you know he had the right pattern?
I know, he's a professional. What, that's the end of that?
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Crash is dead.
What? What are you talking about? I let him go yesterday.
Yeah, I know, now he's dead.
Yeah, and I watched him die yesterday at St. Louis Cathedral.
At the cathedral? I guess he was trying to get a last-minute A-train ticket, huh? Poor bastard.
I think you should go find the body at the morgue. He was killed by the voodoo cult. Crash said...
Crash said? What, he mentioned pink elephants too?
Aren't you going to investigate?
Civilians. Did you actually see someone kill him?
Oh, come on, man, do your
No,
job.
actually I was with him when he died. Could have been poison, though.
Yeah, well, when they get the body in, they'll do a quick autopsy, standard procedure. If it's anything other than an overdose, I'll get a report.
Yeah, alright.
There's been another murder. A professor at Tulane.
Oh, Christ. You're not gonna start this again.
Again?
Just listen. This guy's name is Hartridge. He was a professor in African studies at Tulane. Well, yesterday I went to see him about the Voodoo Murders case. He agreed to do some research for me. He calls me up this morning, tells me he's on to something big, and when I get over there, the guy's dead.
You know, you're really getting your ass in a sling over this thing, Knight.
It's
Hey
not
man,
about
get
me.
that in on it.
Look, Partridge's death looked just like Crash's. I'm telling you, they were both murdered, and by the same people who did the Voodoo murders.
Did either Crash or this new guy have their hearts ripped out?
Well, no, but come on.
Then there's nothing to link either to the Voodoo murders MO. Besides that, the case is closed, Knight. If the coroner's report asks for a homicide investigation on either of these guys, fine. But it's not going to be related to the Voodoo murders case unless we find damn good reason to do so.
But I'm the link to the Voodoo murders case. Don't you see?
Look, if I were you, I wouldn't repeat that to anyone. Because if I weren't an old friend of yours, I might take you seriously and lock you up.
Jesus Christ, man.
Maybe you should start keeping your mouth shut and not involve other people with this shit if you think it's so dangerous.
Jesus. Calm down.
How can I convince you to reopen the case?
I already told you. You still need to prove that there's a legitimate voodoo cult in Narland. Prove that they're a threat. Get me a lead on the cult.
I've given you all those things. Piece of shit. Alright. Let's go see if we can get bitten by a snake now.
Why is it so dark in here?
What the? What?
Dr. John? Hello?
There's the snake.
Uh-oh.
I was never going to get bitten by this snake. You just put in the fucking fan.
You bastard!
No. That's not what I expected to happen.
That thing just tried to kill me.
He did. I am sorry. The museum is closed today, you see. We were not expecting visitors. But if you will excuse me, Mr. Knight, I must go look for him. He is incredibly valuable.
You don't need to ask twice. I'm out of here. By the way, you might want to lock your door the next time they're closed.
Not a bad idea. Goodbye.
That was a strange interaction. Alright, well now we know what we have to do. Let's go back to Grace. And...
Who, me? Nothing. Why?
You're kind of a pale green color. Come here.
Pale green, you say? Charming.
I got attacked by a fucking snake.
On your face.
I'm sure you'll tell me.
Looks like a sparkly or something. Got it.
I love it when you pick stuff off my face, Grace.
Well, excuse me.
Grace.
That doesn't work.
Oh, come on.
There's a snake scale in the ashtray.
It's the same fucking one. Knew it.
Gabriel finds a snake scale in the ashtray. It's a souvenir from the museum's python. He places the two scales together.
Yeah, I do.
Two iridescent scales are a perfect match.
Hey Grace, check this shit out.
That doesn't seem to work.
Oh, I talked to her.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
Oh, okay.
Could you research Rada drums for me?
Rada drums? Sure. I don't think we have any books on that topic in the shop, but I'll contact our suppliers. Assuming any of them will extend you any credit.
Fingers
Tell them
crossed.
it's an emergency.
Uh-huh. I can see why a Rada drum book would be incredibly urgent. Anything else?
I got nothing.
I can't think of anything.
Check out these notes.
That doesn't work.
What do you mean it doesn't work that way? I'm trying to show her something. What else have we got for today? What do I need to do on day 5? Partridge Museum. Ah, Magenta. Maybe, okay, so I can actually go to this place now.
Welcome, Seeker. You must be the one Dr. John called me about.
What's he calling me about?
My name is...
Wait! Gabriel Knight.
You're too quick for me.
Actually, Dr. John told me. You have come to the right place, Mr. Knight. Tell me how I can help.
Could I ask you
I don't even know why we're here, but sure.
Of course, Seeker.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve. It is the greatest night of the voodoo year. There is always a traditional conclave on St. John's Eve. Most of our voodoo churches these days hold functions in the church hall. But in the old days, they had ceremonies out in the wild. They wore animal masks.
I've got one of those.
And had a huge bonfire and dancing. I used to go when I was an apprentice. Sometimes in the swamp, you know, Bayou St. John. Sometimes at the lake, Lake Pontchartrain.
Okay.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? You mean like my beloved Grimwald? She's a python, you know. Quite deadly in the wrong hands. I was trained by one of the great voodoo queens to learn how to hypnotize and handle snakes.
Really? Capri Saint-Cor?
Do you have any idea what Capri Saint-Cor means?
No. No, I don't.
Alright, what about... go away. This. Look at that for me. Alright. What about this?
Does this mean anything to you?
It's beautiful. I love it.
It's not yours.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
No, but if you know where I can buy one...
Sorry, it would be rather hard to find one these days.
Oh, well, so be it.
It's impolite to mess with other people's stuff. Gabriel should wait until he's asked.
Okay.
There's a chest in the corner that looks like a carnival machine.
Can I ask about it?
Could I ask you if...
Certain.
Animal masks?
Tell me about the animal masks.
I saw them used once or twice when I was younger, but you don't see them much anymore. They're too... close.
Too close to what?
Just bad karma.
Okay.
Give me an example of Gree-Gree.
All right, here's an old one. Take a lodestone and some brimstone to a crossroads at midnight. Light the brimstone with a match. A spirit will come and give you advice in gambling.
Okay.
That doesn't work, Dad.
Go back to Jackson Square. There's always stuff going on here.
You know, I know who you are.
The drummer ignores Gabriel and just continues drumming. Unnerving, isn't he?
Where'd she go? Alright, I got to go and present this to Mosley, I guess. See if he cares about that.
Detective Mosley.
Yeah. What is it, you wanker?
Check this shit out, Mosley.
I have these 2 snake scales.
Here we go.
One's from the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain. The other's from a snake in the Voodoo Museum on Ursulines and Charters.
Is this common? Do they all look alike?
Not at all. They're both constrictor scales and the coloring is the same. A python's coloring is quite individualistic.
A python?
That's right.
Yeah,
Probably
man.
an indigenous snake to Louisiana. Somehow, someway, the Voodoo Museum's python was at the scene of the Lake Pontchartrain murder.
Well, I'd call that a lead, all right.
Damn right.
Definitely suggests certain lines of inquiry at the museum. Not bad work, Knight.
Thank you. About fucking time.
Whether or not the museum's involved with a legitimate voodoo cult, though, is another matter. These guys may just be faking it, too.
Man, I guess.
Can I ask you?
You're the right.
We're having the
How
case.
can I?
You still prove that there's a legitimate voodoo cult, not prove that they're a...
Alright, well, he's dropped one of the things. What else have I got, really? She hasn't really helped me. Yeah. Oh, I gotta translate the voodoo code. Alright, I've done all of that, but I didn't speak to her about the code. Did not think to do that.
Mr. Knight,
My pleasure.
please be seated.
Alright. Where have we got the voodoo code?
Do these symbols mean anything to you?
Ah, the voodoo code. It is very secret, yes. I studied it with my mentor, the great Queen Tabitha.
Alright, can you help me out with it though?
Great. Can you tell me what it says?
I'm afraid I could never translate this code for an outsider such as yourself, Monsieur Knight.
Why not? That's it. That's all you're gonna give me.
It's impolite to mess with.
Seriously, come on.
Can I ask you?
Certain.
Are you sure you can't translate this for me?
As I said, it's a very secret code.
Surely you can see I'm trying to learn as much as I can here. How am I supposed to become an insider if you won't help me?
That's true, I suppose. Perhaps if the Loa were to grant you their approval.
How do I get there?
Yeah, how do I get
By
that?
using my Ask the Loa machine.
Okay.
A machine?
Yes. A spirit guided me to it years ago in an antique store. And its guidance has never faltered. I trust it implicitly.
I see.
The spirits often work in mysterious ways, Mr. Knight. If you aren't willing to ask.
No, I'll ask. Let's see here.
What the fuck am I meant to do with this? True. True lower. Rained. Trusted friend. What? I'm hitting the wrong one. Trusted. Friend. Trusted friend.
Well done, Mr. Knight. You have earned the Loire's approval.
Truly, it's an honor. Now, about that code.
That was kind of fun. I enjoyed that.
Well, some of it is nonsense, I'm afraid. Whoever wrote this wasn't very good.
It's interesting.
Just tell me what it says.
It starts with a D and J. Then... okay, this part makes sense. It says, Conclave tonight. Bring... well, then there's more nonsense. F-W-E-T-K-A-S-H. The last bit might mean cash. Fresh cash? Doesn't make much sense.
That's okay. Thanks. D.J. Conclave K-A-S-H. It's a start.
I'm happy I could help.
I'm happy you could help too. Let's go check in with Gracie.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Could you do...
Haven't got anything about... Okay. The journals.
Done anything?
Oh.
By your def...
Alright, what else was I... Yeah, did that. Did that. Did that. I suppose I could check in with Mosley again. Tell him that we found out something about... There's not really much to go on.
Hey.
Night.
Alright. I had this code translated.
These symbols are from Marie Laveau's tomb in St. Louis Cemetery. They're part of a secret voodoo code which I had translated by a voodooian.
Do they say anything about the murders?
Well, no.
Not exactly.
I'm sure that's a legit code of some sort, Knight, but unless it gives me the names and addresses of the killers, I don't think it'll be much help at this point.
Come on, man.
Can I ask you...
You're the right...
How can I...
What else have we got?
You still need to prove that there's a legitimate voodoo cult in Narland. Prove that they're a threat.
Alright. Let's head back there. Is it still the same?
Gabriel can't put his sketch back on. The voodoo code message is still on the wall. The wall does... Gabriel can't take it.
What is this guy? He's got anything to say?
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
Do you know anything about a secret voodoo hound fall?
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, come on. Nothing new yet.
An odd monument highlights one graveside.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Daddy. I think I'm gonna have to save it there. Because I am quite tired. Well, we got reasonably far. I mean, I kind of cheated. But we got there. Yeah, pretty good stream tonight. I'm pretty happy with it.